Tell me if this sounds familiar. There's a physical sensation just before the bell rings in your school, just before you get to go home, as if your heart was leaping in excitement. It doesn't happen when the bell rings, it only happens shortly before. And let me be cryptic. We all do it, but at what cost? Maybe a bit too cryptic. Well, we all escape reality by sinking into our thoughts, reading, watching movies or television, playing video games or music. The list goes on, but I've made my point. Why did I bring up the school bell? Well, shortly before you hit play on that movie or boot up your gaming console, there it is. In this case, it only really occurs when you know you're gonna be watching that movie and playing that game, just like you know when the bell rings on a Friday. Before anticipation occurs, you meet his big but far more vicious, okay, maybe not vicious, but still dangerous brother. Any guesses on what his name? Oh, forget. Temptation. Big time. Yeah. Temptation begins and ends with yourself. You can choose to give into it or ignore it, the latter of which is extremely difficult. Most people fail, and those who succeed don't really succeed because, well, they didn't really ignore temptation, they eliminated it, which is different. Can't play video games if you've sold your console and games, right? When life gets tricky, difficult, and or miserable, where do we go? We escape. And it's damn tempting to do so. I mean, you get sucked right in. So, what does escaping look like? The only one to give you the answer is yourself. Can be anything. Name your favorite movies. Boom. There you have it. Let me give you an example. back to what I said at the very beginning, and I quote, but at what cost? Well, what does it cost? What does escaping cost? Well, it costs you time. Time we could spend applying ourselves in the real world. And I'm not shunning the idea of escaping. It's awesome. But just know that when you do it for too long, it's a problem. You might even feel like you haven't been here the whole time. Just like that, you escape from reality.